tell you a video, another reason why I hate the government. Back in the day, I was scouring the internet trying to find AK-47 drums, and I found them in South Korea, which was legal. And I got my importations license and everything, and I got approved for 100,000 drums, AK drums. I was getting them for $29, and I was going to sell them for $89 to 89 to the dealer. The dealer was going to sell them for $129 or whatever. So basically, I was going to make $60 off each drum. So that's $6 million. Okay. And immediately I went and did a secondary 100,000 to try to, to get approved. So I go to bring in $10,000 worth of samples and sent them out, and everyone's ready to buy them. I sold all $6 million with them like that, right? I was going to make $6 million in one freaking week shipping this shit, right? Once it hit the U.S. Next thing I know is I get a letter from imports, ATF, we're revoking your permit. Like, what the fuck, right? And whatever drums you have, we're going to seize. I'm like, holy shit, right? So I made a video about this. So I took my freaking drums and I threw them outside. And I'm like, oh my God, these guys are going to screw me, right? And next thing you know is I called ATF in Phoenix, and it was this agent I knew, and he was a dick, though. I called him and I said, hey, man, they're going to seize my shit, this and that. And he's like, you need to calm down. What do you want, drugs? I said, no, I'm not on fucking drugs. You guys are threatening to put me in jail and seize all my shit, this and that. This is before I got politically connected. So I was afraid, because I didn't have anyone to freaking protect me. So I'm like, so he thought I was on drugs because I'm freaking out. They're coming to seize my shit, right? Why wouldn't I freak out? So I call my ex-wife. She was a deputy. I go, call the sheriff. I wasn't friends with the sheriff at the time. I go, call the sheriff and tell him that this is what the ATF's going to do. She goes, what do you mean they're going to seize your stuff? They just approved it. I said, something's going on. It's really weird, right? She calls the sheriff and everything. So anyways, the ATF calls my ex-wife and says, I need you to do a welfare check on him. Is your husband on drugs? And she goes, no, he's not on drugs. She goes, well, he's acting like he's on drugs. He's a little paranoid. She goes, you just told him you're coming to seize his shit. What do you expect, right? They're just assholes, right? So at the time, they didn't come for the stuff. So I'm looking at the 100,000, and I called ATF imports, and I said, you guys, why are you seizing my shit? And they go, dude, are you recording me? I said, no, I'm not recording you. I'm not kidding you. The guy on there goes, okay, this is above my pay grade, but I'm just going to tell you this. Something's not good, and I want to apologize. So what do you mean? You approved me? I know, but just want to say it's above my pay grade. I said, are you trying to tell me that someone in there let another importer know what's going on? He goes, I never said that. You said that, but I want to tell you, I have nothing to do with it. This actually happened, and I apologize, buddy. I'm really, really sorry. I said, so someone on the inside found out I got approved for 100,000 drums, contacted some big importer who's buddies with him. They're going to make some money on the side. He goes, you said that, but I'm going to say again, I'm very sorry for what is happening to you right now. I get off the phone, I'm sitting here with a $6 million ticket basically in my hand. All of a sudden, all these drums get flooded into the country. Hundreds of thousands. Someone made millions of dollars. 6 months later, I get a call. That 100,000 drums now is okay. You could bring them in. After they flooded the market. That's what our government did. So after that, I started getting involved with politics. And I learned how everything works. This guy gives money. Whoever this guy is, I know who he is. I sat out in the parking lot with him. And he said, don't worry about it. We'll make money together. I said, you effed me so bad, right? And he goes, dude, it's business, Ed. I said, you effed me. Who the hell do you know? We got powerful corporations in this country that give money to politicians. They give money everywhere. They make phone calls. Shit gets done for them to get richer. I was a little piss on back then. I knew no one. And I've been in trouble with the ATF before, you guys. and they were harassing me. And I made a call to a congressman that I know and support. And that congressman kicked their ass, and they left me alone. I don't do anything illegal to deserve harassment. But now that I know, and now that I know who I know how everything works. I keep my nose clean. I do everything by the book. I only call in favors when I'm being mistreated. I never do something with that type of position or people I know to gain and hurt a little guy. That is the most terrible crime that goes on in this country. It's criminal and it happens. I was talking with the congressman about my patent. I showed him my patent. I'll show you my patent. Hang on. I'm showing a congressman my patent. This is the metal fire control kit. We have a patent on it, right? See? You can put it on safe and the hammer goes back, right? Won't go off, right? There's nothing like it in the world. But I'm already patented. I paid $35,000 for this patent. And I got one of the biggest companies in the country that is going to do this with me. The congressman told me this: if you don't get that patent, and once you get that patent, the military like it, we'll steal it from you. I said, you're kidding me? He goes, no. We'll steal it from you. I go, how do I sue you? Because you can't sue us. Whoever we have make them for us, you can sue and win and get all that money. I go, why wouldn't you come to me? Because that's not how the government works, Ed. They fuck you guys. And I said, you're kidding. A sitting congressman told me the government will fuck me. Don't you understand that? And I'll have to sue. And I'll win. But that's what our government does to us. They fuck us out of taxes. They fuck us out of our freedom. They fuck us all the time. And we just deal with it. It's freaking bullshit. We need to get this country back. I'm so freaking pissed. I lost $6 freaking million over these pricks. What I know now, it's crime what they do to us. Anyways, you guys, remember that name, Ed Mack. Ed Mack.